back to my video. For today's video, we are going to be recreating a little makeup video that I made like 3 years ago. I want to see the difference between when I kind of first started doing like makeup videos until now. I bet there's a big difference, like a big old difference. And I want to see, and I'm kind of excited to see the changes that I have made, and I want to show you guys because it's just fun to see like how far you've come. You know, now I like to have a cakey face, but I don't know back then. We've got to see. So stay tuned, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, to start off, I will section the video off into little pieces so it's not just one big piece we're watching, because I would forget, because I'm a forgetful person. Well, that's how we're going to do it. And so for the first thing we're going to watch how I do my eyebrows from 3 years ago, and I will insert the clip right here.
Sticks and stones may break your bones. Words can make you feel alone, but you know you're worth the gold.
That was a very nice video. It was like pretty normal, so I'm very happy about that. I'm glad it wasn't like too drastic. I didn't show the eyebrow stuff I used. What of me, I'm so informative. But I'm thinking I used this one. I don't even know what this brand is because it's so old, but whatever is probably faded away. Yeah, it's just this eyebrow stuff, and I don't even show which one I used. So yeah, we're just going to assume I used this one because I feel like I used this one because it was like really cool. So I did brush them up first, and then I did do from like here to here, and I filled in from kind of like right here, all of that, filled it in, and we're just gonna stop right there. Eyebrows done. Next we did do concealer, and we used a very, very, very tiny brush. And I don't even know if I have that brush, but I do have this tiny brush. And I don't know what concealer I used because you know what? I didn't show it. So informative. I am just gonna use this e.l.f. concealer in the shade light beige, and I did conceal all underneath, all the way at the top, and I even concealed right here. I'm gonna conceal now. Alright, so that was pretty much it. I kind of blended it out with the brush because I didn't show how I blended it out.
So informative, this whole thing.
So yeah, now what I'm going to do is do this eyebrow the same exact way I did this one, and I will be right back. My eyebrows are done the way that I did it 3 years ago. So I'm going to insert the next clip, and the next clip is going to be how I do my eyes, how I prime, and the eyeshadow I use, and the wing liner I did. So I'm going to insert that video.
Bulletproof, like sunbathing on the moon. Girl, you've got nothing to lose. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Don't you ever look back. So be a fighter.
Did you guys enjoy it? Because I kind of cringed. Well, I did do things pretty normal. There's a lot of things I do different now. The first thing I did was conceal my eyes, prime them, and I don't have that beauty blender still, but I do have this one, and I did not show me getting it wet. We're not going to show me getting this wet. Concealer out, and we're going to prime our eyelids. We're going to take our dry sponge and blend that out. I just want to say that it's not terrible to use a dry beauty blender. It's just not how I prefer it. Alright, the next thing I did was pack on a white or neutral eye color to press that down. But we gonna do what she did. We gonna do what she did. And I don't have that shade no more, but I do have this L'Oreal one, and it's a neutral color. And I did use this brush. I still have this brush, so. Now that we got our eyeshadow all nice and pressed, the next thing I do is grab the L'Oreal palette. Here it is, all crusty. And it does show I did use this brush, and I still have that brush, and it shows that I did use this shade right here. And it looks like I did it all in my crease right there. It did show I had tape on my eyes. And so like I did in the video, I'm going to tap into this color and put that in my crease.
Oh, I pressed it hard.
Make sure my tape's still on. Now that we have that brown all blended out, the next thing I did was do my concealer. I did it pretty normal, just kind of swiped up, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I did use this angled brush right here. Alright, that is a pretty good cut crease for just swiping it over, because I want to do exactly what she did. So that's what we're going to do with that one. I didn't show what kind of shimmer I had on my eye or anything like that. I'm going to find a really silver shimmery color, and I will be right back. I did find this silvery shimmer right here that kind of looks similar to that one, so I am going to pack that on my crease. Make sure to always spray. It sticks better when you spray it. Oh, it's very pigmented. Right now that that's packed on, the next thing I did do was go back in with that brown and reapply the outside, but all I did was the outside, so we gonna do it. Alright, I am done with that eye. I'm going to do this eye exactly the way the video did it, and I will be right back. I did finish this eye. It is looking pretty cute, not gonna lie. But I did take off this tape when I did do my eyeliner, so we're gonna take that off. We are going to do our eyeliner. I didn't show which eyeliner I used, but I am going to use the Stila one. Liner is done. The next step is I'm going to show the clip of me doing my face makeup, and I will insert it right here.
Well,
it seems like we started off with like color correcting our face, and I don't have a red. I realized I wasn't recording and I already put a little bit on. That was great. But I wanted to go a little bit darker because that's what it, you know, it had something a little bit darker. So I'm just going to do a little bit of this. Just blend that out with our dry beauty blender. That is it for that. Now I am looking pretty good and red. The next thing we did for our foundation is we put two shades together. I do have the one that I used. I don't have the other one. So I'm just going to do this one. And I'm scared because I have really dry skin and we didn't prime with a hydrating primer or anything. So my face is kind of screaming. It doesn't show how I applied it. So what I'm going to do is just stick it on the back of my hand. Oh, okay. I was about to say, how much did I use that? And it doesn't show how I blended or anything. I guess it just, you know, magically went all over my face. But I am going to use this dry sponge and blend that out. I am going to apply it really high up on my eyes just because I didn't see me use no concealer. So we don't care if our bags show.
Fire, let's deep inside be a fire. Bring out that fire and be.
I did do bronzer. I actually do have that same bronzer that I used because I'm a hoarder. It's this Mineral Simplicity and it's more of like on the red side, so I hope it's a bronzer. It's probably a blush, honestly. Look at that color. And I just had like a big fluffy brush, and I just did my forehead and my cheeks. I finished applying that bronzer. Next thing I did was put on some baking powder, and I did it a really creative way. I do not have that little palette that I used that was like a pressed powder, but I do have my Maybelline one. What I'm gonna do is just dip into this like I would be dipping into the pressed powder, and I do have that same brush that I used to apply it, and I literally only applied it underneath my eyes. That's amazing. So creative. So that's all I did with powder, because I didn't need to set anything else. I just need to set my under eyes. It did show after that I did wipe it off with a, compacted brush. And then the next step that was in my video, and I do not have any cream highlighters or stick highlighters like I used in my previous video, but so we are just going to move on to regular highlighter. You have that palette that I used for the highlighter, and I'm going to use this one right here, and I use that same brush. It's okay, we gotta do what we gotta do. Hopefully I did this first to get all that dust off. And I just dipped in and, did my highlighter like this because it's so blinding. Are you guys blinded from this? I just want to know if you guys are blinded. Like, you guys still see me? Well, this is the only place I applied my highlighter, so we're just going to stick it with that. Right, now that we have finished our face, because I'm so in love with it, we do our eyelashes and our lips, and I will put the video of it right here. Alright, for our mascara and our lips, I do not have that mascara, but I'm telling you, that mascara, I should have thrown it away before I even did that video. Thrown it away, but I should have done it then. It just looks so dry and crusty. I didn't curl or prime my eyelashes or anything. All I did was put mascara on. I don't have that one like I said, but I am going to use the Better Than Sex one. And it did not show me doing my bottom lashes. So does that mean I can't do my bottom lashes? And so we're moving on to lips. I sat there and I watched that. And the lip color that I used for my lips, I actually still have it. And I was like, ooh, what kind of shade is this? Because when I was wearing it, it was actually kind of cute, I read it is a blush stick. That was not a lipstick. It was a blush stick. I was putting blush. I mean, we had blush, I didn't apply blush to my face, but we sure did apply blush. So I'm just going to do what it did. I'm going to put this as my lipstick. There it is, my blush lips. Don't you just love them? And I did apply a clear gloss. I don't have that clear gloss, but I do have this one. So we're just going to apply that one. I realized how dry it was on my lips, and I was like, ooh, I need something to hydrate them a little bit. So clear gloss was the way to go. So this is the finished look. Today I was, recreating my video, having some fun with it. I wanted to see where I came from, what I used to do, the techniques I did. That video, I made sure to add everything when I did it 3 years ago, so I'm pretty sure that was all I ever did. And right now, it looks pretty decent, like I could go out in it, but I do not feel it. I'm just not feeling it. Like, I don't feel the hydration. I don't feel my setting spray. I feel like I'm just powdery. Like, I need my setting spray. Where is it? I had a lot of fun just seeing, and I hope you guys liked it too. you know, we all grow, we all come from somewhere. So yeah, it's just fun to see and play around too. Yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If fuzzy. I did think my eyes and my eyebrows were pretty normal. I really wished I would have used primer. My bronzer, my face is so like kind of like sparkly, and I think it's because of this, you know. This had a lot of sparkle in it, and I'm surprised it's a bronzer, you know. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below something you'd like to see, or just leave your comments below. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video. Bye!